Hello. Hey, welcome. Hey, I'm here. It's me. Oh. It's like everyone including my nephew does that impression of me. Wait, come back. A joke for the ages. Is online animation creatively fulfilling? Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be. Talking about that like it's so bad. It doesn't have to be. You can make shit that is, you can make shit that's creatively unfulfilling, but, highly monetizable. Like, I don't know. What's something really monetizable? I guess it used to be video game parodies, but now video game parodies have morphed into fine art. Disney parody, yeah, like Sir Palo. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that's highly monetizable. What if Disney was funny? Right, there's that guy who does all the Disney parody movies. Yeah, I mean, people wanted me to be that guy, but I didn't want to give them what they wanted. That's not what I do. I'm a real artist. Well, you know, I do think that if I'm not making art that I like, then I can't make it. It's like, don't even make it if it's not great. What's the point? If somebody else did it better. Like, if you were remaking a classic movie, is it better than the original? That's just how it feels making a video game parody now. Like, it has to be really good. I guess I didn't think my slap thing was that good, but it had effort in it, which is what matters. What do you mean by video game parodies being high art? I was just talking about A Fox in Space. That's like, when I think of video game parodies, I think people used to make them. Now it's like too much. It's actually too much effort to even do that. And the only person I can think of who actually still does it is Fred, who like was always in it for the long haul. But like, you would have to really care about it to do it now. Like, it doesn't make quick money anymore. If you want that, you just do like Twitter shit, right? Twitter shit or TikTok. It's like people were sick of working on an entire video game parody just to get some likes. So instead, they just like became a radicalized internet user who cares about such and such thing all the time. I don't know. I'm not talking about anyone in particular. I'm just talking about the trends that get hella mega rewarded by these platforms. Like, you used to get hella mega rewarded for making video game parodies, but now you get hella mega rewarded for like saying some inflammatory shit on Twitter. Shit that just like gets you mass attention. And that, you know, that's better than ad revenue, I guess, for some people. It just becomes likes. And then they make a living off of selling mugs because their tweets suck. And it's like liberal tears or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. There's been a lot of gamifying of the arts. Like, video game parodies were such a big thing in, like, earlier YouTube. Like, I feel like you still see them pop up, but they don't get, like, 20, 30, 50 million. Although, Pikachu on Acid was, like... That was almost high art, right? But that's also a pure YouTube ad revenue thing. Like, that's what, like, the fucking YouTube guys were always bringing up when they wanted to say, like, oh, you could make more ad revenue if you made more Pikachu on Acid. Like, that kind of shit. Like, they really just, like, did research on the video to find out, like, what made it popular and told us to do that. Ha! Thank you, Fred. Welcome, Raiders. I was just talking about how, I was talking about A Fox in Space a little bit, because, I was saying how video game parodies used to be the thing that you need to do when you need, like, a quick buck on YouTube. And now, with A Fox in Space, it's fine art now. To make a video game parody, it's fine art. Because nobody even wants to do that anymore. It doesn't get them, like, all the millions of dollars that it would have 10, 15 years ago. How you doing, Fred? How'd the stream go? I'm just working on this last Peppy drawing that wasn't already in there. I kind of took a couple days off. I didn't think I was gonna be gone for 2 days, but I needed yesterday to recover a little. I just, like, felt so tired every time I tried to use grease pencil, and today I've been getting, like, massive amounts of, like, issues, so I'm glad I waited. That now I have the energy to deal with them. I forget what was causing the issues anyway. I just, like, couldn't draw, and then, like, when I went to look at it, it was like the stroke was, like, all the way out to here. I think the issue is actually still going on. The only thing is, it's not important to fix because the scene is, like, done. It's just like this Laz James. I think it was only him that, like, when I tried drawing, it put it all the way over there. And, like, I thought you said that it goes to the 3D cursor, which is all the way over here. Reproject stroke. Well, I was trying that, but that was also not giving me the desired. Well, this is the wrong layer, but here, let me show you. Yeah, like, I just needed to draw one stroke, so I just moved it to where it needed to be. But this stroke here was not drawn on this, and it was so far away that when I drew, it didn't even appear in the camera. It was, like, behind the camera, not the 3D cursor, the object's origin point. So how do I move that to where it needs to be? Because I thought it was, like, origin to geometry, but then it goes, oh, I see. So it's on the right y-axis now, isn't it? Did that look right? What I just did? Oh yeah, that looks more like it. Yeah, that's fixed now. Okay. Can I call? Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, call when ready.
Yo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
turn this music down.
When you draw on a grease pencil object, by default, it projects from your camera point until it hits that orange dot, and then it flattens there. Right now, at the top of your screen, right at the very top center, you see where it says Origin. You can set it to project anywhere other than Origin. You can do 3D cursor if you want. I leave it at Origin. Every object, I usually put the origin point around the pelvis of the character or between their feet or something. Just somewhere near where the character's supposed to be. Surface is like if you want to draw lines around like a 3D model and they like stick to the model. It's neat, but that's just for, you know, sketching around 3D stuff.
Yeah, I think I did that when I was first getting into grease pencil.
But here, let me show you real quick. Click on James and go into edit mode and just click a stroke around his stomach area or just under the camera somewhere. And just any stroke, any point, it doesn't matter. Just have it selected. And now hit Shift S and choose 3D cursor to selected.
Shift S, what's that to me?
Oh, right, you and your Amish left-handed keyboard shortcuts. Hold on. That would be... The name of that command would be... Oh my god. It's a snap menu.
Oh, right. So, like...
Because you definitely need this for sure. Shift S. What is that going to do? Yeah, it's snap. But here, I'll send it to you. Does Shift S do anything?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, go into your key maps.
Yeah.
And go to grease pencil stroke edit mode. See, I just... Here, I'll just send you a screenshot.
Grease pencil, stroke edit mode, snap, call menu, pie.
Don't know where the other snap. Yeah. Also. Make a copy, do the exact same thing in 3D view. Make another one, because it's specifically for 3D view and for stroke edit mode. 3D view is inside. Well, no, it's just the sixth one down. I think that's 3D view global. Let me see. Yeah. In 3D view global, add one. Don't forget to save your preference. Did you find it?
No.
Well, you're in a separate window, so it's not streaming to me.
Right.
so
this. It's this one.
Oh, so it's Shift X for you.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Well, then I guess don't change them. And just remember Shift X, I guess. And so do cursor to selected. And now when you get out of here, you'll notice that when you're out of rendered mode, you'll see the 3D cursor. It doesn't show up in... Oh, wait, there it is. Click 1 point. Just one little point of something. Yeah, now hit Shift X and hit 2. Two is the bottom choice. I just noticed. Okay. Now your 3D cursor is there. Now hit tab and go back to object mode. And now right click on James while he's selected and do set origin.
While he's selected?
Oh, no, while he's selected, yeah. Set origin and then origin to 3D cursor. That's it.
Cool.
That's the new 000 point of James's object. Let me stream something to you to show you kind of how the grease pencil projection works. All right, this is the grease pencil object I've got. You'll notice the origin point. Wait, I'm not streaming, am I? 1 sec. All right. So you'll see here that little orange point. Regardless of where the 3D cursor is, I'm moving the 3D cursor somewhere the fuck else. This, turn off the fucking floor. And the axes. So you got the origin point of this. When you draw on it, let's say I draw just out of the camera here, you go around it and draw, it projects it to that center point from your camera view. Where if I draw the circle here and then I go over here and draw the same circle, it's going to do this, because wherever I am at that point, depth-wise, it's going to project it forward from my eyes until it hits this little guy right here. And that's how when you have this set to origin up here, it will always project it to the origin. You can set it to cursor, you can set it to 3D cursor, and now it bases it on where that 3D cursor is, but I don't recommend doing that. I recommend leaving it at the origin point of the grease pencil itself. That's the way you can move it around. If you're in the camera and you want all of this to be flat, if it looks good, if this is how you want it to look, but then you get out of camera and it's doing all this shit, get in your camera, tab to edit mode, select all, and you'll eventually want to make a keyboard shortcut, but for now you can hit F3 and type in reproject strokes and do it from view, and now when you go out of the camera, it's all flat.
Yeah.
So if you ever get something where it looks good, but like, you know, this is how it's supposed to look, but then you get out here and stuff's moved out like that, yeah, you just select all, reproject strokes from view, and that will flatten everything out for you. And you see there I have like Control-Alt-Shift-V as like reproject from view for my shortcut.
Oh, so you use that one a lot?
Yeah, I've never used any of the other reproject strokes. Like you reproject from front, from top, you know, and it's like the people that'll draw like a pit on sidewalk with chalk, and then if you look at it from a certain view, it looks 3D, but then you walk over to it and you're like, what the fuck?
Right.
It's kind of like that. But yeah, most of the time when I'm drawing, sometimes something will get scooched over like this. Where it's like, hey, this is my circle and my smiley face. It looks normal, and then I'll look at it from the side, and it'll have like a 3D pinch like that. Yeah, I just go in and reproject, and it's flat again. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll be moving stuff around and not realize where it's been nudged to. Or like the sunglasses will be like lifted up off of James's face. There's a couple scenes in episode 2 where if I go back and go out of the camera, there's a couple parts where I forgot to reproject them, and sometimes like James's glasses are floating 2 feet off of his face. But you know, if it looks good in the camera and no one can tell, then like, you know. Were you having any other issues?
I think that was the one that like I was drawing and nothing was happening, and then I found out it was just like off of his face, like off away from him, like where the origin used to be. Okay, so
yeah, that's how you set the origin point to his neck. Just so you can show me that you know how to do it.
Right.
Because I change the origin points of my stuff all the time when I move a character. You do Shift X. No. Remember, because you got to put the 3D cursor there first.
Yeah.
Cursor to selected, and then you go out to object mode. Did you select it?
The
cursor to selected. You have to actually click it.
Cursor to select. Oh no.
Yeah, the bottom one. Well, no, like just hit Shift X and then hit 2.
I still have this one selected. Or no, I don't.
Well, no. Like all you got to do, since you have the point selected up there, you hit Shift X.
Yeah. Oh.
And sorry, I'm looking at the wrong fucking screen.
Right. Yeah. I'm sharing on
click
Discord.
the point. Yeah, and then now you go out to object mode, and right click on James on the object and do set origin. There you go. Origin to geometry just averages every vertex in the thing and then puts the origin just in the middle of it. That's really more for like 3D objects and stuff. You find like center of gravity and all that, but just I just select a single point somewhere. I usually put it underneath the camera because while you're drawing and stuff, the little orange dot gets on my nerves.
Okay.
But
so
yeah,
like
I usually put it somewhere in the center of the character. Yeah, Shift X too. And then go out to object mode and origin to right click and do origin to 3D cursor.
Yeah, so now this
I don't do it that often, so I don't bother doing right click and doing it. It's not something that I do 100 times a day.
Yeah.
I just didn't bother making a keyboard shortcut. Also, put the 3D cursor somewhere else, not in him, but just like just move it somewhere. And now click on James and do that Shift X and do choice 8 straight up, selection to cursor. So you can undo that. I just wanted to show you, like, if you have an object and you're like, oh, I need to move it exactly to this spot, and you don't want to like move and grab and do X and then Y and slide it, you can just shift right click on a 3D surface or whatever, and it'll put your 3D cursor there, and then you can grab the object and do Shift X 8. Like, instead of cursor to selected, it's selected to cursor. It's the opposite. If you have something that you need to move to an exact point, that's a good way to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, remember that Shift X menu, the snap menu. It is one of your best friends.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them.
selection to cursor keep offset, what that is if you have a bunch of things selected, like a bunch of different objects, and they're all spaced out. Like if each piece of Stonehenge was its own little 3D mesh thing, and you selected each of them individually, and then you did Shift X, move selection to 3D cursor, it would move all of the little pieces together, squished in one spot to the exact same spot. If you move it with offset, it moves them to the cursor, but keeps their difference of location from each other.
Okay.
So those two are basically the same, but like here, watch on my screen, real quick. I'm gonna add a cube and all these, and I'm gonna right click, and I'm gonna see if I select all of them and I do selection to cursor. See, it moves them all there, but it moves them. It literally moves them in the same spot. Now, if I do it with offset. See, it moves them there, but it keeps their differences.
Yeah.
So that's all that if you're wondering what that meant. Yeah, that menu, I use that all the time. I know, I'm trying to think of anything else if you're having trouble with anything.
Well, I was doing some lip sync, and I noticed one of the frames had something I wanted to fix, so I fixed it for all of those frames. Is there a way that I don't have to do that?
What do you mean?
Like a mouth position that I reuse? Is there a way to do like a instance?
Thing?
Yeah.
Well, no, the best thing to do is to grab all of the diamonds of that frame in the timeline and just Shift D, duplicate them. That's how I do it.
Okay.
That's one thing that sucks. Flash does not have symbols yet. What you can do, you can put all of the mouths you're going to use in a row, like frames negative 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or whatever, and then you can add a modifier that does a time offset or whatever, and then you type in a value for each frame that, like the frame -1 is the ooh, frame -2 is the ah, and all of that, and you can do it that way. But honestly, it's just quicker just to Shift D delete or Shift D duplicate all of the mouth and fill frames.
Yeah.
That you need here. I could send you one of my files to show you how I have them set up.
Back in my day, Blender's only had 3 buttons. Yeah. I feel like Blender's also got more complicated.
None of my sounds work in Blender. It's weird. But yeah, like here for the bartender guy. For all of them here, see?
Mm-hmm.
These 4. Mouth mask, upper teeth, lower teeth. These 4, I just like it's the upper teeth doesn't have any new frames here because the upper teeth don't move. See?
Yeah.
There's no reason to have one for that. But assuming you're still doing everything just on the 2 frames, you just grab them and duplicate them.
Yeah.
That's it. This is what my frames look like for this part of him, where he's just. There's no frames here because I did everything on just the head layer, or the body layer here. Just see, this is a good example. Like, the mouth movements are on their own things, and then when the whole body's turning, I just do everything on 2 layers because there's no reason to separate them because it's only going to be seen for a second.
Yeah.
And then once you get here, the body frame and the head frame hold, and these are the ones that change, the mouth line, mouth, and all that. So some of these I reuse, obviously, so I would just grab them here and then hit shift, assuming that there weren't any mouths here yet, ignore the moving chin. What I would do here, assuming that there's just nothing there, I would find, scrub, listen to the sound the voice is making. Like if he's making like an F, I would go back and find an F frame or whatever here. Let's say it was this one, and I would just select all of those and hit Shift D and move them there. That's how I've always done mouths. I know that it sucks that there's not like a symbol thing, but I mean, honestly, everything will be here and you can just grab and move them. But you can add, like at the very beginning of this, like put all the mouths that you're going to use, and you can add a modifier called time offset. Yeah, time offset. And set the influence only, mouth layers or whatever. You can give each layer here in relations, you can give each layer an index number. Like you said, set all the mouth layers to 5. Like here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This meant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Teeth layer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I go to the thing. So this time offset, I set it to only not affect the layer, but only affect layers that have the index number 5. So now I can do the offset. See, I can edit this number, and this makes it like 0 is no effect. 1, it puts the frames like 1 frame ahead of where it actually shows them on here. So you can edit this number in a graph on every frame. Like if 1 is the F mouth, 2 is the mouth, and all that, you would go here and edit them. That's a way you could do it, where you only have to draw the mouths once. But it's in my opinion, it's just kind of tedious to set up.
Yeah, it does look harder than. Also, when you just copy them, then you could just use the sculpt tool to like make them slightly different.
Make them slightly unique. That's exactly what I do.
That sounds better to me.
It does take up a little more file space, but mouth movements are not what take up all the space.
Yeah.
But yeah, here for. Let me find this other one that I was showing. But yeah, that's what I would do. I would make them all slightly unique, and then go in on some and just have the mouth just slightly adjusted a little, and then go to the next one and do this with it, where it makes them slightly unique, and round the corners of the mouths, doing stuff like this and all that. And a lot of them are the same fucking mouth movements, but they'll, like you said, they'll have like slightly different corners of the mouth moved around, or slightly more open, slightly more closed, and it makes the character's mouth movements look a lot less like anime. It's just big open, little open, closed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the best way I've found to do them, really. Once you get into the swing of it, it doesn't slow you down.
Okay.
All right. right, Jimmy Jim time. I'll be
Have a
back
good-
in about an hour or so if you need any help with anything else.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. Take it easy.
Thank you. See ya. All right. I'm back in school. Now it's time to finish my homework. No! Yeah. Let me, get out of my way. Yeah, keep that open for now. Let me put on some music. I think the obsession with lip sync not looking like anime is a huge waste of effort. Rarely does American styled lip sync actually benefit the final work. It's just a meme priority. What do you mean by meme priority? I think Joe's using it right. Doesn't Blender have a 2D mode? Yeah, this is 2D mode. This is grease pencil. Flash shade is the best flash, but what's the worst? Well, a lot of people agree with me that flash shade is the best, but I haven't really discussed the worst with that many people. I think it was one of the ones I didn't use, or maybe I installed it and didn't use it. CS4 or CS 5.5. I feel like CS 5.5 was like a what's the word? Like a notorious version of it, right? You got that snap magnet activated. Oh, I see. This guy. Alright. What do I want to work on now? Probably work on the holdout here. Oh yeah, I had a question about this, but I'll wait until you come back to animate that. Agreed to disagree. Well, you were talking to that one person. Let's see, what did they say? As in, it's something people have made themselves believe matters more than it really does. There's a lot of ways to simplify lip sync like anime while being expressive without being such a huge time sink. You know what? I guess I find myself in a little bit in the middle of this. Like, I do think that good lip sync is very important to me, but I don't really expect it from other people. Like, I guess that is maybe a reason why anime is bad, but I never thought about it. It didn't bother me. You know, like, it definitely looks cheaper when you do that. Like, even South Park, which is a really cheap cartoon, always has perfect lip sync. I tried the simplified mouths in my cartoon, and honestly, it just looks lazier. I like the mouths in your cartoon a lot. I think you made the right decision. It might depend on the project. Like, you know, imagine JoJo with like perfect mouth animation. Feel like it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't add to it. It's just like a cartoon about people standing in one place anyway. So their mouths go open and close, kind of like, that makes sense. Probably Sailor Moon was like the first anime I ever watched. So like, you know, that would do the thing where it was like, they have a transformation sequence, which is... Sorry, there's a hair in my mouth. There's a transformation sequence that was like all of the budget. And then the rest of the cartoon is like something that's actually made as fast as an episode of South Park. Sorry, I'm talking so much I forgot what I was even doing. That looks so cool. But yeah, like, I think I do kind of a slightly better than baseline for my lip sync. But if I was doing it where all of them were unique drawings, then that would make it even more, I guess, immersive, make it more believable. It depends on what you're really going for. South Park uses a program to automate the lip syncing. That's what I thought. Although how long do you think they've been using that? Have they had that since 1997, or is that a more recent thing? What am I looking for? I'm looking for the holdout color. And yeah, like Fred was just here saying that it makes it look like anime. So like, you know when anime is serious when they have actual mouth positions. There's anime that does it once in a while. Oh, you know what I was watching recently? I was revisiting Bonus Stage, and Bonus Stage had the laziest mouth animation until eventually it sort of got less lazy, I guess. There was every character had the exact same mouth, and it was just a looping animation of every mouth position. It didn't look good at all. But it was fine for Bonus Stage. Bonus Stage is supposed to be made in a week. Like anime. It's been a long time, not since the beginning, but at least a decade. The Castlevania series is the first time I've seen an anime style with mouths synced to English dialogue. Yeah. Well, maybe that was another problem, that like they couldn't do too much like specific mouth movement that could be like translated into English. So like they would have to actually make it in English, which until now is a completely unheard of thing. He's gotta smoke it like to the side of those teeth. I never thought about it until I animated it. Although I guess it could be funny if he smoked he smoked through his teeth. Wait, where am I? also the layers above. And also this. Nah. Although I guess it could be like a little closer to the tooth. Whatever looks like he's actually smoking it. Because I feel like it doesn't look like that yet. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. That's how you get perfect yellow stain on your teeth. Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure all of Pixar movies are now remade in every language. They're thinking that much about the international audience, which is, I don't know. It's mixed. I have mixed feelings because, like, they don't have YouTube in China. Why can't I be in China? What I'm saying is I want to cater to an international audience, by which I mean China. Time to cater to new audiences. Yeah, how do I, let's begin these. Try that. So just draw them again. Oh, right. I should probably just draw that and nothing else, right? Well, I could attempt the tooth, but nah, I think it's too much light. It wouldn't look like this. I think that's good enough. I personally like good lip sync. I must be a Nazi. Well, I think it's worth it once in a while. I think if you want to truly immerse people, right? If you're just making some fucking animation, just like put out by like an animation mill. Then it's probably fine to do automatic lip sync that's done by a computer. You don't even fucking do it. Like, South Park doesn't even fucking do it. I'm sure Johnny Test doesn't even fucking do it. It's like, how cheap can we make this? And, you know, even though I've used Flash for years, I haven't been approaching it with the idea of, like, how cheap can we make it? I approach it instead like, how can I push this program to its limits before it crashes? And it always crashes. But everything crashes. No, I think if you're doing limited animation, animation that's already cheap, you have to have good lip sync, like expressive lip sync that's also perfectly timed by a real person. You don't even need that many frames. You can sometimes get away with the anime 3 positions whenever it's not like really important. I guess I kind of agree when anime just has a character opening and closing their mouth when they're far away. I kind of agree that like when something is far away, it can take a little bit of a quality hit. Um, but I tend to like making characters who have like expressive mouths, like with gross teeth sometimes. So yeah, and I'm also, I don't know. I feel like I'm good at it, and I don't now know how to get a computer to do it for me. So I just do it. Just try. Alright, it needs the like poop attached to it. Right, it should be maybe a little less bright, because it fell. Yeah, that doesn't look right. These highlights. Just a couple of these. That's not the same paint color, is it? I want to color it like that. That's alright, so now I have to do the poop. That's the mouth. Oh shit. Shadow is on the wrong frame. Is this just empty? Joe, is there onion skin? Yeah, it's just this here. But I don't need it right now. Now is a good time to use it, though. Full. Highlight or shadow rather. I still think you should go with venom toxic waste slime. Just oozing out of every crack. I guess, yeah, I mean, animating a pile of shit doesn't seem like, something I'd do. Although I did it one other time. I mean, I figure if we're doing a planet where everyone's an animal, there'd just be piles of shit everywhere. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Want that. I want that.
Tracing isn't a horrible way to learn as long as it's for learning only. I mean, you don't necessarily have to do it for learning only. You know, it's like I trace my own storyboards. That's, you know, a form of tracing. Like that there was no like model sheet for any of this. This is just what they looked like in the storyboard, which were very hastily done, by the way. But you still end up copying it because it's like the drawings with the most heart in them. It's okay to trace them, I think, because those drawings had soul, and you made them when you were thinking about the story, and you didn't spend that much time on them. Let me get rid of his sig. Oh, you meant tracing other people's work? Right. Yeah, I was just clarifying that you could use tracing as a skill. I mean, I guess it's a skill. It takes effort. It takes some effort, at least. Okay, this would be the shit layer then. I'm just drawing this with my mouse. box, right? He's like supposed to pick it up and the shit comes with it. Yeah, it's different now. It's smaller. Yeah, I mean, I also thought, like, wouldn't he leave, like, a shit beard on his face? And I thought that was going too far.
That.
But, like, yeah, if it was just, like, splashed and shit, I feel like that's not comical enough. It needs to lift the entire pile with it. Some tremendous pile of shit. It may be a tremendous pile of shit, but I'd rather vote for that than Andros, right? Right, guys? This is like Jon Stewart on Venom. So, like, what is that like when they just cancel an election? What is that like? They don't bother telling you that they're gonna do that. Oh my god. It's too gruesome. But I'll do it. Beretta. Shadow. I need the highlight layer though. No! Oh, what? Shadows. Locked. Well, yeah, I want that locked. I'm not even gonna bother with the shadow on the hand. Well, I did, but I'm gonna probably just erase that. No. 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 Joe, you fell off. Welcome. Welcome, first time chatter. These aren't even. Shit's not even done. I could just delete that line. I don't even like it. The only party I support is a pizza party. Yeah, well, now I'm starting to be a pizza supremocist. So you're gonna have to witness the pizza party fragmenting and splintering, rather. You're gonna see it all sliced up. Personally, I'm part of the Detroit Pizza Party. In fact, I want a Detroit pizza tonight for dinner. I really want that. I've been thinking about it all day. There's a special thing about it. It's like a fried pizza. It's so good. And, you know, my whole life I thought that New York pizza was the best. But, I don't know. I'm starting to wonder about that. It's like it all started in Naples, and now it's like who's got the best pizza in the world? Is it still Naples, or is it New York, or is it Detroit? You too, dude. Yeah, I wish I could get a Jets pizza. That shit is right there. That shit, you can walk there. Oh my god, you can walk there even more easily than I could. But it was good for me to walk like a mile to get my Jets pizza and walk home with it, because that justifies getting a Detroit pizza, which is like pizza but even more like fat. It's it's like boiled in its oils. Jets is really decent for a chain. It's fucking good. It tastes good. Oh my god, I want Jets pizza. There's no Jets pizza here, but there's a place that'll do the Detroit pizza thing, so maybe I'll order that. Maybe I should order it now, and when it's here I should stop streaming. Or I should show it on the stream. Oh, I want it. Yeah, let me order that shit now. Deliver here. Oh fuck. Do they deliver here? Maybe that was just a glitch. What toppings do you guys want? Not that I'm going to get what you want. I'm just curious. What toppings do you guys like on your pizza? Just call them out, and I'll get none of them. I usually just get tomato slices and chicken. But they don't have tomato slices. So red peppers will do. Red onions. $2 per... Ah! Garlic knots. They got garlic knots. Oh my god. This delivery is so fucking expensive. Oh, but I want my pizza. Give me the goodness. I want the goodness. I want Mondes. I need to give the goodness to get the Mondes. I'm getting hungrier every second. The price of my pizza is going up like the fucking stock ticker. Oh god. It truly is like it costs $50 to get a pizza delivered. And that's without the 2-liter soda. Yeah, that's fine. That's good enough. That was the subtotal. Holy fucking hell. This doesn't make sense. Why is it so expensive? Oh, because I accidentally ordered 2 pizzas. Okay. Alright. Okay, now it's $50 all in all, but still, it's not $75. I didn't know what I'd done. Give me the Pete's. This is just for pizza and garlic knots. Good gravy. Canadian pizza has pepperoni and mushrooms. So does every region of the world have their own pizza? Like their own take on pizza? Or I guess like the most popular pizza there? There we go. So I want to try keying this. Alright, that goes too fast. How can I even find that? With that $50, I could have bought a gym membership. Oh, here it is. View and graph editor. So, there we go. Cool, cool. Too fast. Oh, I see. How do you, how to make these separated? Is that it? This needs to be moved down. Well, that's, not bad for now. One time I was about to order food, but seeing how expensive it was, I just canceled and cooked. Yeah, I did the opposite of that, where I was like trying to finish my cartoon like the next day or something, and I ordered food. I ordered like a ton of food, and it never got here. And I like was texting the guy, and he said He put it in front of my building, and I was like, "What? Where?" And like he stopped replying. And I never found my food. I went out into the snow. It was like a snowstorm, and I never found a bag of food. So I had no food left. I needed to go grocery shopping, so I just went home and cooked eggs. Oh my god, that sucked so much. At least I had food though. It was a snowstorm. I could have had like literally nothing. All I had was eggs. I really didn't want to cook, and I really didn't want eggs, but that was what I had. I just texted the driver why, and he never replied.
I want that.
I want that. I want to cut this. I want my cigarette. I got to smoke. I got to smoke a toke. I got a toke. The heck? What's going on here? I feel like that should only be one stroke. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just gonna add a highlight and see how it looks. I feel like there shouldn't be any like life in his eyes here, so I don't know if the highlights are a good thing. Maybe if I just make them look really like. Hey, how do you do a donut? That. How do you not get distracted? I don't know. It's a good question. You, me not know. What were we talking about?
Ordinary is worth neither your loyalty nor the money.
Yeah, like Jet's Pizza, it's like it's the good. Yeah, it's a chain, but it's like way better than Domino's. Thought it looked like Domino's, but I like walked past it and it smelled good. I guess Papa John's smells pretty good when I pass them, but I never want to go in. But like this is like not pizza you can get everywhere, so it's a little more special. Yeah, I mean when a place is the only place making pizza at like 3 a.m., then it smells good. Shit. What was I gonna do here? Did you know there was a Pizza Hut that got turned into a Domino's? You don't say. Yeah, Pizza Huts that get turned into things. It's always really obvious, unless they tear the building down, because they have that roof. They have that formerly red roof. It's usually been painted over as like gray. It's like, I see you. I recognize your hat. There's like a subreddit for that. For like Pizza Huts that are hiding. They're not really you can't be anything else. You're Pizza Hut. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's great that there's less Pizza Huts. Like, it's not really good for you. Stuffed crust, like everything they do is so gimmicky. That one was a hit, but like, I don't remember anything else from Pizza Hut. Like, there's like some like cheddar pizza or some shit. I don't remember. It was gross. There was like there's one that was like made of like pull apart pieces. I don't remember if I ever had that one, but like, again, it's so gimmicky. You end up just like having it once and then not caring. Those were the Reggie Fils-Aimé days when Reggie was CEO of Pizza Hut. This is how I've been feeling a lot lately, where like I dropped a piece of sausage like there. I still haven't cleaned this part of my chair, but like, oh my god, there's so much dust there. Oh my god, there's so much dust. It fell into that, and I was just like picking out the hairs from my sausage. I want that. I'm not gonna let it go. I can't let this ruin my breakfast, or lunch or whatever. What's good, Big Joe? The usual shit. I'm just drinking my one drop of coffee, which is now empty, and working on this animation, which is I'm almost done with the animation. I have to do the backgrounds now.
Who's meeting us here anyways? Taking us down.
Okay, there's like something flashing. I guess it doesn't... yeah, this is a lion. I don't even know if I want... Do I even need these to be different frames? Like, that looks fine until it gets to this, and then it's like, why do we even need this? Okay, well, that and that are obviously staying the same. Okay, even his tooth is on the highlight layer, and that doesn't move enough to justify any different frames, but this frame of his body serves no purpose other than to ruin my life, so I could just get rid of it.
Anyway, he's taking his damn.
And then does Pigma just like appear? I guess I can add one more key of him like raising his arm up. And yeah, that's true. I could also just copy and paste this frame over here. Maybe while it's moving, so you can see it as harshly. Just one more frame. Just give me one more frame. There. That's it.
Long time no see.
Alright, this is the wrong grease pencil object. Yep, cigarette there. So now I should animate that cigarette. So what's better, Flash or Blender? Joe, have you played League of Legends? I'm going back to Twitch chat now. I like Pizza Hut's triple decaroni pizza. Triple deckeroni. Is it like? Does the oni exist, or are you just you're just putting that in there? You're just inserting that because it sounds like it needs it. Was there macaroni in this pizza sandwich? I mean, isn't that just lasagna? Yeah, I don't know. I'll make that better later. What else have we got to do? Oh yeah, he has to pick it up. I don't have a sketch layer. Is the only thing. I guess I could do it on a layer that's higher up, and then just delete that. Make a pencil. On this? No. It's like untangling and like unbending little wires. But you can also snip little wires. Unfortunately, I have an Autism Online group tomorrow. I'm legally required to join in. This cheers me up. What does that mean? An Autism Online group? Legally obligated. my god, my foot is so asleep. If the delivery guy came here right now, I'd be fucked. This looks like such ass. Alright, this was on layer 4. Gap. That's a gap. That's a gap. I mean, it might be a gap. Yeah, these are not gaps. Not a gap. Wah, wah, wah. Ugh, I hate this game show. Alright, I was doing it like on this frame. So maybe I never, oh right, I never made a fill frame, did I? I don't know if it matters. It might still not let me fill in the gap. That's the pencil. Turn off the in. Just see. Okay. I don't know if these count as gaps. Oh, it's because I had hide fills on. Okay, now that shadow looks stupid, so I guess I'll just like put a keyframe there. This fill like all the way over here. It's because this is the first frame. No, it's not. Yeah, it's the first keyframe on this layer, so. This could be deleted. So where's the cigarette? Where's the cigarette stroke gone now? How long ago was that done? Holy shit. Wait, there's the stroke. Oh, I see, it's there. This. I just wanted that to be like that for when the hand comes in. Okay, we put it with the hand. Pencil. And then this disappears. And that should be moved over. And then the whole thing carries it away. Oh, my order's gonna be late. Alright. Keep on working.
I want that.
I got pizza and donuts because I'm the greedy. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Jet's Pizza had cannolis and shit. Imagine the greedy, but it's all just Italian stuff. Computer. Computer, write a parody for me. I'm done caring. I don't care anymore. That hotkey is working, sort of. I guess it's not really working that well. Oh, right, it is working well. Oh, man. Oh, right. I fix!
No see. Baby, long time no see.
Pig fill, that's this layer. Nope. It's this layer. And then teeth.
No see. I want that.
originally had an animation here. Maybe I'll add it in grease pencil instead.
Money.
I'll probably do that last.
Who's leaving us here anyways? Taking his damn time.
Pepe, long time no see. Time no see. Pepe, long time. Long time no see. I want that.
Looks like a pilot red sun phase. It's like, hey, remember me? It's Peppy. Do a barrel roll. Try a U-turn. Use the brakes. You remember. You know. You all remember. Just like a voice that's not even attempting to sound like Peppy at all, with lots of reverb. Sorry for the inconvenience. Let's see if it's ever delivered. Oh, it's here! Here, I'll be right back. And then I'm leaving. I actually just wanted you to see what a Detroit pizza slice looks like. And honestly, this isn't even as good as Jet's Pizza, but it's like, it's not exactly the same as Sicilian. It's square, but it's like, you can tell from how crispy the crust is. Oh, sorry, the fucking overlay. It's like crispy as fuck. That's how you know it's been like Detroitified. Oh my god. I am leaving right this second. Bye.